Howdy, guys and gals. Mikey V here. Oop. How's everybody doing? Focus on the quarters. I'm going to go ahead and start this off with a quick mail call from Rick G. He had a really awesome giveaway a while back, and I was lucky enough to have Silver Wolverine pass along a win. And, well, here you can see the card. And what I won is inside this tape. And then it says, congrats on the giveaway win being passed to you from Silver Wolverine, Rick G. And along with the win is a couple of Cha-Ching Seeker stickers, which is kind of cool. So I did not have any of those. Let me see if I can get this tape off of here real quick, like. Oh, that's a shame. It's going to have tape marks all over it, but that's okay. It is. Some Valcambi bars. My first bits of Valcambi silver, which is kind of cool. I did not have any of this beforehand. It's the kind that you just break apart and dole out 1 gram at a time. So I got 10 grams of silver handed to me by Silver Wolverine's win, which I thought was kind of cool. I was not expecting to get anything in that. Somebody was kind enough to donate one of their entries to me. I did not, unfortunately, get a chance to send anything into Rick G for that last giveaway. So I actually had a shot at winning. And as we all know with those giveaways, all it takes is one. You never know. Hey, Dreadpool, how you doing? Howdy. You caught me right at the beginning of the live stream. So we're going to be going through some quarters from my dad, as the live stream says. See, we've got a Vermont, Harper's Ferry. Never know what's going to be in here. My dad has been saving these for a while and just sent me a whole bunch of quarters to go through for the channel. So it's going to be nice having a little bit of content for once. There's a Hawaii, an Oregon, good old bicentennial. Yeah, it's going to be fun. My first bit of Valcambi silver. Very cool. I like the breakers. They're different. I've never had a breakable silver bar before. Let's see, we've got a 1983 quarter. Some old school ones before they started doing. How the heck did these get in there? There's a couple of nickels in there. Don't know how he managed to roll up some nickels in the quarters. Whoops. 10 cents of nickels. Unexpected, but whatever. 1974. Love the old school quarters. 1999 New Jersey. What else we got here? Puerto Rico. Pennsylvania. Sorry, you can't really see too well. My camera, I don't know how to zoom with it. So you'll just have to bear with me. I will try to read off the dates and what they are. A 1993 quarter, another old school 1990, the original design, something they kind of went back to last year, which was cool. There's a really dirty Utah quarter, a really dirty Massachusetts quarter, 1965, 1 year away. 1995. Chances are my dad probably didn't miss any silver that he would have gotten in his change, but you never know. There's a 1994. So, ooh, that's a first for me. Finding one of these in circulation. General George Washington crossing the Delaware, Philadelphia, 2021. It's a shame they didn't do any West Points for those. I would have liked to have been able to have had a West Point for that. That would have been nice. But can't change what's already been done. There's a Maryland, Harper's Ferry, Arches, Great Sand Dunes, good one. Another Harper's Ferry. Bombay Hook, Tallgrass Prairie, Philadelphia, they have die chips, huh? I have one that has a die chip that somebody sent me um, back when they first came out. I didn't know they were expensive. Let me pull aside that since I haven't gone through too many. I'll keep the 2021 aside for now, and I'll look for the die chip later. On the hat. On the hat. Let me see if I can take a look at it with my jeweler's loupe. Not seeing anything noteworthy on his hat. So maybe that one doesn't have it. Let me take a look here. If I can get this close to the camera and let it focus. I think you'd be able to see the die chip even on this, probably. Unless it's a really small die chip. It's still a beautiful quarter either way. I love it. I don't see anything remarkable. But I'll keep it aside. I know a few of the errors on these to look for, like the extra um, high and low leaf on the corn. There's North Carolina, 1997 old school quarter. Back when they first started the second year of issue, Virginia. Alaska. Hey, Alistair, how you doing? It's actually 1 p.m. for me here, so it is afternoon. But good morning, if that's what time of day it is for you. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Was it Iowa? I honestly, Oh, well, appreciate it, Dreadpool. Thank you. There's a Massachusetts. I am definitely hurting on watch hours with these last couple of years not being able to get coins to hunt. So every little bit helps. There's Delaware. It's really dirty, though, and not a spitting horse. Oh, it's always morning for you. Saves you the trouble of looking for the time. That's funny. There's a Washington quarter in 1967. So I've got a total of $210 in quarters to go through today. So I don't know if I'm going to go through all of it on today's video. Depends on how long it takes to get through these. South Carolina, 1966. A Salt River Bay, Philadelphia. Wah, wah. 1996. I'm hoping I can find my first W quarter in this haul. So we will see what happens in here. He rolled these himself. So I know they're all quarters that he's gotten back and changed that he has not had a thorough look through on. So it's entirely possible that he missed some silver, but I don't think my dad would miss the ping of silver in his change. Waiting for mail to arrive. Got at least 4 packages showing up. Oh, wow, cool. Cool, cool. It's always fun. Utah, mail day is always a fun day when you've got stuff to pick up. South Dakota and Mississippi. Great sand dunes again. I love the designs on these quarters. Saratoga. Great sand dunes. I forget how much I said I had to work with, but it is $210 a quarters. So it's depending on how long it takes me to get through these will be how much I go through. There's a Theodore Roosevelt. I've got plans around 4 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to be live for that long. There's a Weir Farms 2020 Denver. Wah, wah. First years of issue. There's a Georgia. I love it. I haven't gone through coins in so long. I'm having so much fun going through these. There's a Mount Hood. A 1985 quarter. Virginia. Bombay Hook again. Maryland. The state I was born in, 1991. Oh, yes, definitely. Smash that like button, please. And let me see if I can. There you go, Dreadpool. You're a moderator. There's a 1970. I don't think we're going to get any spam bots coming in here, but you never know. I have a 2T external drive that is failing. I'm trying to transfer everything off quickly. I hope you got an SSD. Make everything go much faster. Sad that you have a 2 terabyte that's failing, but I mean, technology only lasts so long, unfortunately. It's 1978. You might see about having somebody take a look at it, see if they can fix it once you've got everything off of it. Theodore Roosevelt. I watch a couple of tech channels that fix stuff like that. and it's a lot of fun to watch. And there's a Harper's Ferry, Salt River Bay, Phila- hmm? Yeah, Philadelphia. Oh, it's a brand new one. Yeah, I would. Whoever you got it through, I would definitely complain. There's a 1993. There's a Nevada, one of the cool ones. I like the Nevada quarter. New Jersey, Crossroads of a Revolution. That's a good one. Yeah, I would complain. Get your money back. Get a replacement. Northern Mariana Islands. This one I haven't seen before. That's kind of cool looking. There's the 2000 Virginia quarter. Those are cool. Quarter from the year I was born, 1981. Always fun to find. It's going back this week as soon as I have a day off. I would definitely do so. New York quarter. There's another 2021. Washington crossing the Delaware. What does the die chip on the Washington crossing the Delaware look like? Is it there? I mean, maybe that's just a dent in the quarter, but there is something on his hat on this one. See if I can get that to focus properly. You can kind of see an indentation on his hat. It might just be a dent, or maybe that's a die chip. It's like on the back of his head, there's an indentation. And there isn't one on this other one. So that might, I mean, it could just be damage. There's a Bombay hook again. Blue Ridge Parkway. A 1990 quarter. 1983 quarter. I mean, I guess I don't have to say it's a quarter. Blue Ridge Parkway again. Apostle Islands. 1983, old school. New Mexico. And a 1985. I have been off since not this last Friday, but the Friday before that. I was sick with a cold for a week. And then I only work 3 days a week. So I don't have to worry about it too much on the points because my work does points. When you call in, you get 1 point if it's early enough. And at 12 points, you are terminated. But they fall off every 90 days. Turns out, had it not been a cold and had it been COVID, oddly enough, which I got a test and it wasn't, thankfully, they would have given me paid time off and excused the points. So, well, whatever. I'm just glad it wasn't COVID. South Dakota, 1994. I think I'd rather not have COVID than have some extra money in my wallet and not have the points. So I think I did okay. Blue Ridge Parkway, 1983 again. Colorado, another good one. Another one from the year I was born, 1981. Love those. Apostle Islands, another good one. Oregon, Vermont, Minnesota, George Rogers Clark, Arkansas, 1998, 1998 again, 1995, a lot of 90s, 1985, 1996, 1987, another Vermont. Whoa! How did this get in there? Another nickel, but this one is an old one. 1939 nickel in with my quarters. That's a decent find. I'm going to keep that one aside. Hey, Bullion Baby, it's going okay so far. There have been 3 nickels in the first 3 rolls I've done total. A couple of 2021 quarters, nothing too spectacular. 1984, Nevada, South Carolina, Arkansas, 1974, 1993, 1982, 96, 97, 95, New Jersey, New Mexico, 73, Utah, fairly nice looking 1995 quarter, but I'm not looking to, I don't have a book, so I'm not really looking to get any quarters for a book. There's a 1994, in rough shape, New Mexico. I hope everybody's doing well. Harper's Ferry. I'll say it again. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody in the chat. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. 1989, 1966, Connecticut, the state the folks are from or living in right now. Not from, but they do live there. Hopefully none of y'all are getting hit with heavy winter storms. We're supposed to get one coming up soon, apparently, so we'll see. Thursday, we're supposed to get about another 8 inches of snow. It's going to be fun. Fortunately, I have Thursday off, so I don't have to drive during the snowstorm. Ozark Riverway. Really nasty looking Georgia. This thing looks like it got burned. Look at that. Looks like it's been in a fire. Texas. First one of those for this one. Shawnee. I'm expecting to see a couple of quarters I haven't seen before because I did not completely pay attention to the program once I stopped buying the mint sets and proof sets in around 2003. So I haven't really paid too much attention to it, but we'll see. Picture drops. 1996. 1997. 79. Another bicentennial. Always cool to find. Again, I'm not really looking to collect. I'm mostly looking for West Points and any errors I can spot. South Carolina. Theodore Roosevelt. What are some of the errors I should be looking for? If anybody can put that in chat, that would be helpful. Because I'm not too familiar with quarters. I don't get to hunt them often. Theodore Roosevelt. 98 quarter. Really dirty, rusty Mount Rushmore. New Mexico. Massachusetts. Effigy mounds. 1988. That looks like it was found by a metal detector. It's pretty dirty. 1979. Another one from the year I was born, 1981. Love it. Always fun to see a 40-year-old quarter in circulation or older. And there's a 1983. South Carolina. If only money could tell its story of where it's been. There's a Virginia. Who knows whose pockets these coins have been in. There's a Cumberland Gap. Wisconsin. Any extra leaf? Nope. And too damaged to really care. Ah, there's a foreign. Haha, I thought I saw some weird edges in one of them. Got a UK. 10 pence. First find. Keep that aside. It's the same size as a quarter. Fairly easy for him to mistake that for a quarter. So 96. Arches quarter. New Hampshire. 96. 96. Cumberland Gap. And New Hampshire again. 92. Colorado. Washington crossing the Delaware again. Let's see if I can see anything off with the cap. No, the cap looks normal on that one. Blue Ridge Parkway. Pennsylvania. And one of the most boring quarters ever, Wyoming. I did not do much with the design for that. It's rather unfortunate that they weren't more creative. I see we've lost a viewer, but that is quite okay. I'm doing this for fun anyway. I am here to have fun and go through coins. So there's a 1970. Hopefully y'all are having as much fun as I am. Bombay Hook. North Carolina. Sorry you can't really see the quarters as I'm going through them, but I am going to call every single one of them out. There's a 1981. Mountain Rushmore. 1977. Another oldie. George Washington crossing the Delaware. Looks like it's a little dirty. So I will not hang on to that one. 93. Minnesota. 95. Thank you for hitting the like button, everybody. I appreciate it. Harper's Ferry. 95. An 83. A 1990. 1990. Colorado. 77. 81. What else we got here? 89. Everglades. West Virginia. Another West Virginia. Another 81. New Hampshire. 65. Tennessee. 94. Hawaii. Ooh, that's got some gunk on it. 1980. 77. 1990. South Carolina. Virginia. If anybody knows any errors I should be looking for, please do. Dreadful, if you're still here, you're the one that told me about the Washington crossing the Delaware error. 86. If you know of any notable ones that I am missing, please put it in the chat and I will keep my eyes peeled for them. 1987. Theodore Roosevelt. 1984. Maryland. And 1969, last one in the roll. We're getting through these at a pretty decent pace. Looking at the edges, it looks like everything is clad. Again, I doubt my dad. Philly, Alaska, 6 claws on bear instead of 5, or 5 instead of 4. 6 claws. So Alaska, an extra claw. Philadelphia. Oh, it's only the Philadelphia, Alaska? Okay. I'll keep an eye out if I get any Alaska quarters. 1988, 1977, 1985. I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but I did get my first find of the day. Foreign, 10 pence from the UK. Always fun to get foreign coins, especially ones that aren't from Canada, because here in Michigan, I get all sorts of Canadian coins. But then again, these came from Connecticut, not Michigan. So who knows what's going to be in here? Nevada, not a spitting horse. George Rogers Clark, 1985, 1994, 1994, 1985. What else we got? We got Kissichee. Never seen that one before. Oregon. 1994. Kissichee again. Washington. 1987. Team 87 for those born in 87. I know there's a lot of you out there in the coin community. South Dakota. I do miss the Paisley and Daddy show. They haven't uploaded in some time. Team 87, baby! Right? 1994. Connecticut. 89. 98. New Hampshire. 91. 74. Georgia. 96. 86. Whoop. 94. 91. Nevada. It's a pretty quarter. 93. 96. 88. 94. Another Nevada. 89. Block Island. Never seen that one before. 80. Alabama. 80. And a 72. I will be right back. I'm going to go and get the recycling bin for the wrappers because I'm not going to be reusing these. I feel bad not using these, but I have no need for them. At least they're being recycled. Let's see. What have we got here? Perry's Victory. Blue Ridge Parkway. 97. Oh, we've gone down to 0 people, but that's okay. 96. Florida. South Carolina. Grand Canyon, another good one. Ozark Riverways. Homestead. 87. 72. Shawnee. 84. New York. 86. New Mexico. Hook Island. Tennessee. 95. Idaho. New York. Theodore Roosevelt. We've got 66. Another Shawnee. 95. Voyageurs. Harper's Ferry. 85. Harper's Ferry again. Bombay Hook. Hey, back quarter. Philadelphia. 89. North Dakota. 87. 93. 86. War in the Pacific. Philadelphia. Washington. Blue Ridge Parkway. 92. Really dirty. 1980 something. Well, that's really dirty. Never mind that one. Can't even read the state it was from. And Ring of Death. '96. George Rogers Clark. 74. 95. 93. 90. New Hampshire. Hey Vern, how you doing? Bombay Hook. Another back quarter. Philadelphia. 95. So there's been one fine so far. 10 pence. And an interesting one. A random nickel from 1939. Hey, Heather's Chubby Hubby. Suggestion, all I can see is some rolls of quarters. Show the ones you're searching instead. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the best camera. I mean, I can show the ones I'm searching as I'm going through them, but I am calling them out. California. I only have the one camera. Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Oh, and a mail call from earlier. A passed along win from Rick G's last giveaway. 10 grams of Alcambi bars. My first bit of Alcambi silver. 1979. I mean, if everybody wants me to, I can try to show them to the camera. But North Dakota, my eyes aren't that great, and I don't have the best camera at the moment. It's just a dinky little webcam. 1989. And 1965. I need to get a more professional setup for doing these live streams. But, I mean, eventually. Everything in due time. 1990. Indiana. I mean, it won't even focus on the quarters as I'm showing them. And I'm trying not to take forever to go through them. 1989. Connecticut. 87. 78. Yeah, the gram bars are nice. It's my first bit of the Valcambi breakable bars. I've never had any of those before. There's another George Washington crossing the Delaware. See if it's got the die chip or not. I don't even know what I'm looking for, to be honest. It's fairly beat up, so I'm not going to save that one. Trilobite fossil is pretty big. It's the size of the length of 3, 4, 6 rolls of quarters and the width of 2 of those. Quarters just came across a Delaware that's shining like a proof. What does that mean? A Delaware shining like a proof. Depends on the year. If it's an older one, it could be from a special mint set. 1974. Iowa. Tallgrass Prairie. Philadelphia. Womp womp. I'm hoping I'll come across my first W in circulation in these quarters from Dad, but you never know. Connecticut. 92. 84. It's 2018. Shiny like a proof, huh? Somebody might have just polished it. That's the only thing I can think of, because they shouldn't be shiny like a proof if they're a Denver from that year. Oregon. Another back quarter. Wow. Philadelphia. Womp womp. Tennessee. New Hampshire. Ooh, Tallgrass Prairie. Philadelphia. Texas. $19.94. You know, I get so many questions about the fossil. I'll have to show off some of my fossils in another video at some point. 1979. I mean, this is just the centerpiece for this table. Keeps the cats from knocking the keeps the cats from getting up here and knocking the tablecloth off the table, basically. New Hampshire. 1988. What do we got here? Weir Farms. Philadelphia. 1970. Vermont. And Kentucky. What else have we got? Nothing fancy on the edges. No W's yet, John, but I did find a 10 pence, and oddly enough, a 1939 nickel. I'm gonna have to see if I can get Dad to send any more of the coins that he's been saving. He said he's saving a whole bunch of them, so I'll have to see. Maybe I can get him to send the nickels or the dimes. Those would be fun to go through. I don't really feel like going through all the pennies he has. There's a Rhode Island. Homestead. 89. I do apologize that you can't really see what I'm looking at. I don't have the best setup, unfortunately. But I'll work with what I get. Vermont, Harper's Ferry, 1984, Massachusetts, Colorado. Somebody suggested I try to show the quarters I'm going through, but that's not really much of an option for me, especially with my eyesight. I am getting a bit older. I mean, if there's any known dye chips, I'll look for them. Like, it was brought to my attention that the 2021 Washington crossing the Delaware has a dye chip in the hat to look for. But I mean, if I can't see an error with my naked eyes, then I probably am not gonna bother. Blue Ridge Parkway. If you know of any particularly well-known dye chips that I might be missing, go ahead and put them in chat, and I'll keep looking. 98. Sorry about that. I will be right back. Oh, hi. What? How come no one showed up 2 weeks ago? Mom said she put it in order, and we got a text saying you were on the way. Weird. Yeah, we got a text alert saying that Schwan was on the way. Fine. No, I've been using order out, waiting, take out.
Let's see what we got. We got beef roll,
That's good.
sesame chicken, individual,
Okay.
veggie breakfast roll.
Is the beef marmalade one of the scale meals? Yeah. I got too many of the scale meals.
Crispy fish sticks,
Yeah, that's good.
extra grain crusted fish, individual meal.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Cordon bleu.
Yeah, that's good. Those are good.
Okay, and then we got some pizzas.
Just one of them.
Just one, do you want the thicker crust or?
Is there one of the rising crust ones on there? I like the rising crust.
Oh, good. Chicken and broccoli, jalapeno, individual meal.
Yeah, the individual meals are
Okay,
good.
cool. The apple blossoms.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Any breakfast stuff or?
The black cheese brownies bowls. That's the only one that the sausage doesn't have.
Do you have any breakfast stuff at all?
I've got the biscuit ones.
Biscuits are good. Go ahead and toss those on.
Okay. I made some almonds.
Yeah, I haven't really had any breakfast.
So the omelets and the biscuits. Oh, perfect. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep. Oh, I completely forgot they were coming. Sorry about that. That was the Schwann's guy with my delivery for the third Wisconsin extra low leaf. Wow, I've never even found one of the Wisconsin low leaf. Missed a lot work call. So what else have we found? Nothing much. I've found so far a 10 pence, shiny 10 pence from 2016, and oddly enough, a nickel from 1939. So we've got another Harper's Ferry. I'm going to try not to get too into this because he is going to be back with the food any minute now. And I will just let it sit out until after I'm done here because I don't think it's going to have any problems with thawing anytime soon. South Carolina It's just bad timing. Oh yeah, the 10 pence is really shiny. The mint mark on the nickel. Looks like it is a Philadelphia because I don't see anything that I can make out. It might be, I mean, there is a mark in between Liberty and the date. If it'll focus properly here. It's difficult getting anything on this camera. Yeah, Swans does have good food. On the back to the right of Monticello. Been a while since I've searched nickels. You'll have to forgive me on that one. I'm not seeing any marks on the right of the Monticello. Unfortunately, it is not a key date. But it is a really old one that I plan on keeping anyway. So, let me see if he's at the door real quick. Nope, not yet. Carry on for now. We've got a Connecticut, a Rhode Island, Homestead. There's a DDR on the 39 nickel. I keep anything old generally. It's an Effigy Mounds quarter. Another Washington crossing the Delaware. I'm not entirely certain what I'm looking for on the die chip on the hat for that. There's Virginia. Great Smoky Mountains. First one of those. Louisiana. First one of those so far. Block Island. Thank you for all the tips on what to be looking for. I appreciate it. There's an Arches, Virginia, Utah, Mount Rushmore, another good one. Kansas. My dad's family moved from the old world to Kansas, and some of his family is still in Kansas. 65. Oh, yeah, nickels are probably one of my favorite things to hunt. 1980. I find more silver in nickels than I do anywhere else. Texas. 94. Saratoga. Ellis Island. Another good one. Voyageurs. What else we got? Salt River Bay. Really nice looking quarter. Denver. Wow. North Carolina. Connecticut, Homestead, Washington, Delaware, Not a Die Crack or Spinning Horse, Louisiana. Let me see if he's at the door. Oh, yep. Thank you. Oh, it's all right. I'm just going through some orders. All right. Appreciate it. Food. All right. Let's pick up where we left off. Yeah, nickels are definitely one of the best ones to hunt. I've got a folder that I'm filling as I go as well with the nickels for both buffaloes and Jefferson nickels. And I've also got, let's see, I think I've found 2 V nickels so far in circulation. It's not too bad. Sub and dropping shorts of all findings that I'm flipping. Please check out. I will, when I'm done here, I'll go check your channel out. Pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. I'll have to double check. So Harper's Ferry. I don't know if my moderator is still in chat or not. Dreadpool, you still there? Dreadpool, if you're there, drop a link for Wendy's channel. 94. Pictured rocks. I'm gonna go ahead and bullion baby. I'm gonna why? I'm gonna make you a moderator as well, bullion baby. Thank you for the help. If you want to go ahead and drop Wendy's link in chat, go for it. Because I don't know if Dreadpool is still here or not. And it's always good to have at least one moderator in chat. 1965. Oh, hope you pull go W. Full nickel album in less than 70 boxes. Wow, that's impressive. Well, dang. Anybody else? Thank you. Appreciate it. I will open that in another window real quick. And I will, I'll check it out when I am, oh, no, I'm not subscribed. Somehow I got unsubscribed. I just subscribed to your channel. I'll check it out when I'm done. 86. Yeah, YouTube's funny like that. You never know. I try to have at least one moderator in chat while I'm doing a live stream because you never know. 73, New Jersey, Texas, Shawnee, Tennessee, Maryland, 94, Vern, if you're going to be sticking around a while, I can make you a moderator if you want. Open a new tab. Let me make sure I'm subscribed to you, and somehow I was not. Good old YouTube unsubscribing you from people. Appreciate it, Stormin. Thank you. So far, there have been a couple of finds. Really shiny 10 pence. I don't know why it's as shiny as it is. It almost looks like it could be a proof. And 1939 nickel, oddly enough, in rolls of quarters. There's a Kentucky quarter. Uh, 77, 84, Montana, yeah, YouTube's funny like that. It just likes to unsubscribe you to people. 68, Connecticut, Theodore Roosevelt, 92, 65, Everglades, oh, Salt River Bay, Philadelphia, New York, 83. Hopefully everybody's having a good day so far. There's a 95. Happy Valentine's to everybody in chat. 93, 95, 94, Blue Ridge Parkway, 79, 79, die chips all over, huh? Connecticut. My eyes aren't so great, so I'm not the best at spotting errors. 95, another 95, Georgia, Cumberland Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, yeah, I mean, we got to grow together as a community, right? Another back quarter. This one is a Philadelphia, Everglades, New York, California, first one in the batch, Pennsylvania, Kissimmee again, Maine, South Carolina, 1965. Yeah, I've learned quite a bit of things from several of the channels I follow. There's a 1992 with the weird looking rim on the front. Autocorrect can be funny. Mount Hood. Picture drops. Homestead again. 95. 73. 94. Blue Ridge Parkway. Theodore Roosevelt. Mount Rushmore. Ohio. Harper's Ferry. 1989. New Hampshire. Pennsylvania. Alabama. 74. Yeah, it's a wonderful community. Everybody's so helpful. Utah. Arizona. There's a good one. South Carolina. Harper's Ferry. Really dirty, 1988. Good thing I'm wearing gloves, 1992. Massachusetts. South Carolina. West Virginia. Almost every day, just like on Saturday, I learned Confederate notes were fake. Ooh, I am sorry to hear that, Vern. Voyagers, I hope wherever you bought them from will give you a refund. California. Oregon. '86. Tennessee. 90. I really hope you didn't pay too much for them if they're fakes. That is a bit disappointing. I only have one forgery. Well, technically two. I have a racketeer nickel. But only have one fake coin in my repertoire, and that is this 2013 or 2018? 2013 25th anniversary maple leaf is completely fake. Hey, Les likes coins. How you doing? Ooh, they were your grandfather's. That is unfortunate that he had some fakes. Hopefully he didn't pay too much for them either. Cumberland Gap. Really dirty Apostle Island. Perry's Victory. '83. Harper's Ferry. Blue Ridge Parkway. '88. 1969. Hot Springs. One I haven't seen a lot of. Voyagers. In 1970. Hopefully he had a good long life. 95. Vermont. 90. I always say nobody is ever truly gone. until they've been forgotten. So as long as you keep the memory of a loved one alive, they'll always be with you. 1986. So far, the two notables have been this really shiny 10 pence and a 1939 nickel, oddly enough, in a bunch of quarters. 75, that's a good long life. South Dakota, 86. Kissichee. Welcome back, Bullion Baby. Appreciate it. Shawnee. Nebraska. Oklahoma. Which, of course, you turn it sideways, all you get is a Birdman in jeans getting ready to punch somebody. Let me see if I can hold that the right way for the camera. Birdman in jeans getting ready to punch somebody. Can't unsee it once it's been seen. Oh, that's cool, Vern. I don't know if I still have any coins from when I was young. My grandfather got me into coin collecting. 74. 71. A really dirty 84. Cumberland Island. Iowa. New York. Florida. I don't see many of this one. Acadia. Yeah, I know. It's really cool. I want to get a set of that shield at some point. New Hampshire. Arches. 1977. Really beat up Connecticut. 95. Pictured Rocks. 82. Kissichee again. Harper's Ferry. 89. 92. 2018. What are you? Cumberland Island. Theodore Roosevelt. See what else we got here. We have a Marsh Billings Rockefeller. Denver. Virginia. 94. Really dirty, I don't know what, but it's an old school one. 95. Blue Ridge Parkway. 93. 88. Lest is actually a word. It's an abbreviation for unless, or and lest is like it's an old school abbreviation. It's not very well used anymore. North Dakota, California. All right, Stormin. I'll try to check it out. I've got some plans today, but and I work tomorrow. I'll see if I can stop by New Hampshire. Listen, you want to start using it now. Massachusetts. It's lest we forget. That's probably the most used phrase using that. 84. Nevada. 1981. Missouri. Cumberland Island again. 83. Oh, I doubt I'm going to come across any silver in here, but you never know. There's a chance my dad might have missed one. Theodore Roosevelt. Tallgrass Prairie, Philadelphia. Connecticut. New Hampshire. 91. Blue Ridge Parkway. What else we got? 1965, nice oldie. 93. Minnesota. Arches. 1990. Theodore Roosevelt. 1971. Another 71. 91, 20 years later. 74. 83. New Hampshire. North Carolina. 73. Shiny. Effigy Mounds 2017. It's a nice looking one. It's an 88. Be interesting if I come across, a circulated proof. I've only ever come across like 2 of those in my change before. And I have never found one on camera, so that'd be interesting. There's a Maryland, Nevada. Hey Gus, how you doing? Thanks for dropping by. I do appreciate it. North Carolina. Threat. That's funny, bullying baby. Ah, nice. Another nickel, the 4th one in the quarters. George Rogers Clark, 81, really beat up, 81. New York, South Dakota, 74. North Dakota, South Carolina, Virginia, really dirty. Hey, anytime. I'm glad you're here. 1968, glad you could make it. Wyoming, again, probably my least favorite of the state quarters. It's such a boring design. Like they could have done a lot more with that. South Dakota, Frederick Douglass, Harper's Ferry, Mount Rushmore, Cumberland Island. Whenever I do a box of coins that can have silver, almost always get some silver, unless it's half dollars. I've never done a box of half dollars. Actually, take that back. I think I've done one box of half dollars on this channel. Um, I have better luck with half dollars when I just buy individual rolls. Kentucky, I don't know why that is. Theodore Roosevelt, Bombay Hook, Missouri, White Mountain. That's the first one of those I've seen. 87, Massachusetts, Ozark Riverways. Yeah, silver quarters difficult to find nowadays. I get one every now and then. Idaho, another nickel. South Carolina, Washington crossing the Delaware. Let's see if it has a die chip on the hat. I have no idea what I'm looking for on that, but I'll go ahead and save it just in case. Up, another foreign, another 10 pence. Not quite as shiny as the first one. 2013, even older. I'll take it. I love getting foreign coins. Harper's Ferry, Bicentennial, only like the third one I found. Illinois, first one I found in here, 1987. She works at Dunkin' Donuts. She brings the tip change home, go through it and get all sorts of copper pennies and pre-64 change. Ah, that is nice. Pre-65 is always good to come by. 65 quarter to California, Virginia, and last one in the roll, 93. I found silver in boxes. 1942 Walker. That was it. I found a lot in customer rolls. I don't buy boxes of halves anymore. I am working on getting a business account at my bank so that I can continue to get coins again. Because at the moment, my bank only lets business accounts order coins. So I have not had coins to search through in some time. There's a Delaware. Does not look like it's a spitting horse, unfortunately. 96. Blue Ridge Parkway. 93. Great Sand Dunes. 95. Massachusetts. Vermont. Kissichee again. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably butchering it. Hawaii volcanoes. First one of those. Cumberland Gap, Perry's Victory, 91, Louisiana, Blue Ridge Parkway, 67, another oldie, 95, Georgia. There's a Wisconsin. See if it has an extra leaf. Nope. Yeah, the last couple of years I haven't been able to get any coins because of the coin shortage. So, there's a 91. Hi, Alexander. So far, I found 3 things. 2 10-pence, and a random 1939 nickel. There's a Harper's Ferry, Indiana, '84. I do apologize that you cannot see the coins as I'm going through them. I am calling them out as I get them. I don't have the best setup at the moment, so I just have a crummy little webcam, which is better than the camera on the laptop I'm using. But take what we can get. I don't know. 10-pence is the same size as a quarter, roughly. So you put them side by side. They're about the same diameter. The width is a little different. You can kind of tell when you've got one when you're looking at the edges. But it is interesting to find something like that in circulation here in the States. Montana. This is all just change that my dad's been saving. 79, 83. It's possible he got both of those 10-pence at the same time. Somebody was just on vacation in the UK and brought back some change and didn't realize it and threw it into when they paid somewhere. So Virginia, Shenandoah, first one of those for the hunt. Georgia, nice oldie from the first year of the program. 67, another oldie. Nevada, Blue Ridge Parkway. They are a little way far from home, aren't they? 95, Iowa, Massachusetts, Virginia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, 96, and a 97 in that roll. There's an ender. I didn't notice that. Another 10-pence. Look at that. If it'll focus. Here, let's just let's just take that on out of here. Another ender, 10-pence. Well, first ender, actually. But let's see what year it is. 2015. So that makes 3 10-pence. That's kind of interesting. Makes you wonder how they got so far from home. Pull them out of circulation. There's the first Michigan quarter. That's a surprise. Mount Rushmore, Connecticut, Nebraska, New York. I do like the Queen design, or not the Queen design, the shield design. I like the fact that they changed the design of the Queen on the reverse every so often. Oh, hey, American Memorial Parks, Philadelphia, wah, wah. New York. Yeah, I like the shield. I want to get a set that I can display the full shield of. It'd be cool, I think. 95, Connecticut. Great Basin, first one of those in the hunt. Oregon. Washington crossing the Delaware again. And I'm not really sure what I'm looking for in those, so I'm just going to hang on to it. Somebody said that there was a die chip on the hat. Cumberland Island, South Carolina, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Parkway. Getting down to the nitty gritty. There's only 5 rolls left after this. Arches, Cumberland Gap, Maine, Salt River Bay is a Philadelphia, unfortunately. South Carolina. Really hoping I'd come across my first West Point. There's another Washington crossing the Delaware. Again, I'm not sure what I'm looking for, so I'll have to look that up, see what the die chip looks like. There's a 1994, North Carolina, North Dakota. You know, the only one I haven't come across so far that I know of, I haven't seen a single Alaska quarter. Blue Ridge Parkway, Block Islands. I haven't seen many of the 2019 and 2020s either, though. Theodore Roosevelt, Apogee Mounds, North Dakota, 95, 78, Salt River Bay. Is it Denver? Actually in Scotland, but I tend to do more USA and foreign coins. Anyone who's interested in UK coins, I might just decide doing them. UK coins can be fun. There are a lot of things you can find. Like, if you're really lucky, you might find a 2009, what is it? The one that everybody's looking for. Kew Gardens. I really want one of those. 86. That is a bucket lister coin for me to obtain. Is a Kew Gardens. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but it is on my list. Fort McHenry. That's the first one of those I've seen. Yeah, I mean, I'd watch a UK coin hunt. I've watched several of them. I've got a few channels that do. Voyagers. Do I still have a moderator in chat? If I have a moderator, can somebody pop Alexander's link in chat? West Virginia. Hey, Bullion Baby, there you are. Can you go ahead and pop his link in chat real quick? Good to have at least one moderator at all times. I don't like the new quarters. The Washington portrait is something else. I mean, they kind of went back to the roots of the old quarters. Alexander Smith. I am already subscribed. I will definitely check out some of your videos when I get done. Saratoga, 67. Grand Canyon, 91. 94. I have yet to see any of the 2022 quarters in hand, so I don't know how I feel about them. Theodore Roosevelt, South Dakota, Ohio. It's the first one of those I've come across. Kisachi, however you pronounce it. 97. California, 74. A roll of them, huh? The new 2022s. Really? I don't get to hunt so often, so I probably won't come across them anytime soon unless I get one in my change. Mississippi, Idaho, 98. Ozark Riverways, 95. Rhode Island, 98. 98. North Carolina. Hey, welcome back, Dreadpool. So far, I have found 30 pence. And then that random 1939 nickel. Stick with the old design. I will have to go check that out, Bullion Baby. If you want to go ahead and put your link in chat, go for it, Bullion Baby. I don't know if YouTube has unsubscribed me from you because I don't think I've seen an alert from you recently. 97. Kansas. Harper's Ferry. 95. 98. Texas. I do like that they went back to the roots of the old Washington quarters for the 2021s. I have not seen the portrait of Washington on the 2022s. I am subscribed with alerts on. I don't know why I haven't seen anything from you recently. I'll have to go and check that out when I'm done. District of Columbia, first Washington, D.C. in this hunt. A Lowell quarter, first one of those. Philadelphia. Yeah, the 2021s were nice. I liked those. I wish they would have. I didn't realize they changed the portrait of Washington for the 2022s. 89. Perry's Victory, Idaho, 87. Yeah, I really liked the Washington crossing the Delaware. It was really nice. Pictured Rocks, 93, 98. Saratoga again, 78. 92 with a really weird rim. How well you can see that, but that is a thicker rim than usual. It's just a broad stroke. It's not an off center or anything. It's just weird. All the 2019s and 2020 designs are amazing, especially the War. Wish that had the V75 privy. Such an awesome design. Yes, the War in the Pacific design is very cool. I do like those. I have one of each of the West Points. It is a shame the War in the Pacific one was not made for the V75s. It would have made a lot of sense. But can't change what's already been done. George Rogers Clark, 79, 97, 85, 91, really dirty South Carolina, 92, 270 supporters. Let's definitely try to push Bullion Babies. I might have to see if I can do a shout out for you at some point. Army vet from a long line of Army vets. It's a proud design. I have all the designs, a lot of them. Well, thank you for your service, Bullion Baby. We all appreciate it greatly. And thank you for the service of your family as well. Rhode Island, 66, another oldie. Theodore Roosevelt, bicentennial, 93. 2006, didn't catch what that was. Colorado. Welcome back, Wendy. 1970. Tennessee. 74 with a wide rim again. 86. 84. Utah. 95. Blue Ridge Parkway. Block Island. Apostle Islands. 1986. Ellis Island. Another good one. 86. Nebraska. Homestead. 65. Another oldie. Ellis Island. $1990. 98. 86. New York. Kasuchi again, 87. Now, speaking of 87, take it easy, Bullion Baby. Thanks for dropping by. Speaking of 87, does anybody know what happened to the Paisley and Daddy show? They haven't uploaded in forever. '82. All I can remember from them is, their whole Team 87, baby. '92. It's always a shame when somebody in the community just up and vanishes with no updates and no nothing. It's in 1986, 1998, 1974. I mean, I haven't really been as good about uploads, but I try to keep y'all in the loop of what's going on with my channel. Yo, Gus, how you doing? We've got a George Rogers Clark, 1981, the year I was born, Rhode Island, really, really dirty Texas, Massachusetts, Mount Rushmore, Glacier. Am I reading that right? Glacier. Okay. First one of those. 87. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Voyagers. Anytime I get to hunt coins is a good day in my book. Takes this holiday that I'd rather not celebrate because I have never had a good one. And it makes it into a better day because I get to go through coins. 97. Pennsylvania. 74. Another oldie. Yo, Hans, what's up? If anybody is into crypto, Hans here is one of the moderators and owners of a server on Discord for an up and coming crypto, the Fire Ants army, that I think has some potential. They've got good background and good standing and a really good motive for what they're doing. Ohio. Bullion Baby, you already took off. Let's see if we have any other moderators. If anybody's interested in learning more about crypto, if somebody could drop a link in chat for Hans, that would be good. West Virginia. Ooh, another Wisconsin. Actually, Hans, I'm going to go ahead and make you a moderator. If you want to go ahead and pop your link in chat, then anybody that's interested can go check it out and learn a bit about the project. No extra leaf on this Wisconsin. New York. Oklahoma. Appreciate it, Hans. Thank you. And again, with the Oklahoma, turn it sideways and all you see is a buff bird in jeans getting ready to punch somebody. Once it's been seen, it cannot be unseen. Montana. Really beat up 1965. Missouri. Georgia. 1982. Shawnee. I think that's the first one of those I've come across in this. That is the link to the Discord, Hans. If you want to drop a link to the channel that has the information about the project on it, like how to buy and what the project stands for, that would be great. But if anybody is interested in has a Discord, I highly recommend you go and check that out. I'm not very big into crypto. There's only a few projects that I'm really interested in trying to support, and Fire Ants is one of them. There's another back quarter. This is Philadelphia. It's a 1989. Theodore Roosevelt. Harper's Ferry. Illinois. North Carolina. 1990. Colorado. 74. Another oldie. Connecticut. Fort Moultrie. Florida. 1988. New Hampshire. Another back quarter is a Philadelphia, unfortunately. Pennsylvania. 66, another oldie. Fire Ants Global, that is the website. You've got some good tutorials on the channel. Hey, Cryptic Crunch. How you doing? Well, if anybody is interested in learning more about Fire Ants, just look up Fire Ants on YouTube, and they've got some good tutorials and information. There's another Oklahoma. All information is best found on the website. Fair enough. You do have some good videos, though. I was just trying to see if you wanted to promote. 79. Oh, wow. That is a really off-struck Washington. That is interesting. Hey, check that one out if it'll focus. Let me see if I can get that in frame. If we can get a better look at that. Look how off-center that is. It's like that on both sides. It's really dirty, though. Thank you for the show of support. I appreciate it. It's another amazing community. People looking out for each other. Just like the coin community here on YouTube. 1996. Sorry to get a little bit off topic, but it's another thing that I'm interested in and fairly passionate about. So, Ozark Riverways, Vermont, Delaware, 94. You caught me right about at the end of the live stream, Hans. I've got one more roll left. Mount Rushmore, 1974, another oldie. 67, even older. 87, a Blue Ridge Parkway. 95, 86, 77. So far, the notable finds have been randomly 3 10-pence. All from different years. And a random 1939 nickel in a roll of quarters. I've actually had about 4 nickels so far. There's a New York. Another back quarter. Philadelphia. 93. 85. 66. Another oldie. 65. Gotta love it. In Florida. Cumberland Gap. 81, the year I was born. 95. 77. 98. Oregon. Connecticut. Wyoming. 67. 78. South Dakota. 96. 65. Really beat up. 65. Maryland. 79. Ohio. 95. 1990. And the very last roll. What are we going to find? We're going to have some last roll luck. Would be nice. Again, I highly doubt my dad missed any silver. These are coming from my father. He sent them in batches, like 7 rolls at a time. I waited till he was done sending before I scheduled the live stream. Blue Ridge Parkway. 2nd Michigan quarter. Virginia, that looks like it's got some detergent on it. Voyageurs. 1992. Wow, it's already 3 p.m. Good grief. California. I've been streaming for a little over 2 hours. 74. I do apologize about the length of this video. Pennsylvania. 89. I appreciate everybody that's popped in, said hi. Dropped a like. Definitely helps. We've got a Virginia quarter. 93. 86. Voyageurs again. Really beat up 65 again. And 83. And 95. Fairly nice looking Nebraska. Theodore Roosevelt. Kansas. Gotta love it. Really beat up 66. Ozark Riverways. 95. 82. 93. Arizona. 86. Delaware, not a spitting horse. 78. Pennsylvania. 1970. 3rd Michigan. 89. 81, the year I was born, again. 85. 95. Virginia. Connecticut. 1970. 89. And the last 2 quarters. Hey, Coin Captain, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It has been a while since I've seen you around. 86. And the last quarter is an Ohio quarter. Let me see what I can find on the Washington crossing the Delaware. See what I can see for the die chip. Ah, it's the crown of the... Okay. So it looks like the hat has a spike on it. Let me see if any of the ones I pulled aside have a die chip or not. If not, they'll just go back in the pot because I don't really care so much about these. No die chip on that one. No die chip on that one. Nope, no die chip on that one. Nope. I do not have very good history finding errors. That looks like it could be a die chip, actually. It's not so much a spike as more a cud blob, but it's something. Don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. But right at the back of the hat, you can see a blob under the E and E pluribus. So that is a keeper. I will take what I can find. Not exactly the die chip everybody's looking for, but it's a stage of the die chip. Alrighty, that is all the coins I have to go through today. If you missed out on the beginning of the stream or any of the finds that I had that die chip just now, or cud, or whatever you want to call it. 3 10-pence, all from different years. A 1939 Philadelphia nickel. And a mail call from Rick G's last giveaway. I was fortunate enough to have Silver Wolverine pass along a win. I'm going to get out of here and head out to the bank to deal with these coins. Hopefully their coin sorter is functioning, because it does have a habit of breaking. I will catch you guys and gals later. Thank you for dropping by. Have a wonderful day and happy Valentine's Day.